I'm Jim Caviezel, and you're watching Payback. And I'm paying back my manager, Beverly Dean, for giving me a career for 15 years.
I love him. Jim can do any impression of anybody. He does me all the time.
Look at you, Jim. You look terrible. Oh.
Catches you don't know.
It's a real show right now. You're on show.
You are crazy. What are you doing? Stop. This doesn't even work, does it? My name is Beverly Dean, and I am Jim's manager.
We've been through it all.
I got a call from an agent, and he said, Bev, there's two guys here, Jim Caviezel and Brandon Frazier. What? What name? I said, send Weasel over and tell him that I'm going to be 20 minutes. That's all we have. I hope I'm not going to have to listen to Shakespeare.
First thing I ever did was some Shakespearean monologue. I didn't think it was that good because she kept looking at me going.
When he was done, I mean, I thought I was going to pass out. I said, that was brilliant. Jim can do any impression of anybody. He'd meet people, and then he'd call me on the phone and pretend he was these people, and I was so confused all the time because he's always playing some kind of joke on me. So then I get a call from him. He's doing this German accent for this big designer from Germany. And he's going, I have the best clothes. I have the design. It's the world famous. So I just hung up on him.
It was like a mother-son thing. She never, gave up on me. She always believed in me, and ended up putting me with another agency. Went over there and met with them, and they said, we don't want him.
He was just starting then, too. That was so crazy. I mean, it really was.
She did like what a good manager said. She said, if you don't take him, I'll never put another client with you. And so they took me. You have to have people that believe in you, or you won't make it down here.
Jim is it's a tough cookie. He's not, it's not real easy because I don't want to see him hurt.
One thing I really liked about her is that first thing when I met with her, she goes, you ever do drugs, you're gone. No drugs.
Before, I worked for the LSD Rescue Center in Chicago.
She's seen too much of the drugs and what it's done and destroyed people, and I think she feels a deep responsibility that has to be there.
I worked with the Rolling Stones. I was at the hospital trying to get them off drugs. I was like a mental case.
With her, it was her sense of humor, and you got to keep one in this business. Yeah, at this point in the show, Beverly thinks we're doing a show about moi here, and but we're really doing the show about her. Beverly and I have had a thing about Elvis Presley. She actually was the president of his fan club.
Oh, I loved Elvis, and I think I saw every concert that he did in Vegas.
Oh, God, I met Elvis. He made me cry. He gave me a Bible. Oh.
I've always, since I was a little kid, loved this guy.
There's nobody can do Elvis like Jim. He's even got the hand movements. Everything is exactly like Elvis.
I'm making my manager a Elvis Presley special Cadillac. Come on. I picked a Cadillac because, well, Elvis Presley gave out numerous Cadillacs, not just to his friends, his family, but also to complete strangers. This is the model of Cadillac that really is like, whoa. What Beverly I'm thinking of is not so much a souped-up engine, but really good brakes. When she's backing up or whatnot, I can't believe I'm telling you this. She was in her car, and she was sitting there talking to me, and Bev, she opens up the door, and she goes, and I don't think you should take that film, and this car drives by and takes the door off. Literally took the door right off in Beverly Hills.
I didn't get hurt. I mean, it was like I should have, but I didn't.
So I wanted to put, some, stuff on the car, as far as backup. We're backing up. She knows she's about ready to hit somebody or someone.
I drive back and forth to Vegas, back and forth.
She's in Vegas, so like maybe a little refrigeration system back there. Yeah,
go ahead and take care of yourself. No drugs, okay?
I thought this would be really beautiful in a midnight blue, possibly. The interior, I thought we could do something that, this is beautiful, just something that's different. How hot does Suede get?
It would be cooler to the touch than leather would be.
Okay, then I'm down with the onyx. So if the blue
If the blue onyx or the onyx works, we can do that here.
and that tan that we picked out looks better. I also like, you know, something maybe. Where'd this come from?
Where'd that come from?
I don't know. Taking care of business, lightning bolt, little Elvis tie in there. Colonel Parker was Elvis's manager, and she's sort of my Colonel Parker.
I heard stories where Elvis didn't like Colonel Parker, so I'm going to call him on that one.
Kind of leaning toward more of a spoke look. Maybe this right here. It should always be classy, no matter what. Different but classy. I want this to be a real collector. If this works, this is going to be great.
Oh, wait, she's gonna, you know, she's gonna put, oh my God, she should be hugging you, she should be hugging everybody.
Hi, I'm Jim Caviezel, and you're watching Payback. And I'm paying back my manager for giving me a career for 15 years.
Because I believed all the time. I told every agent in town, I said, this guy is going to be the biggest actor in Hollywood. I love him.
And the great thing is she doesn't have a clue.
Is this the show we're doing?
GM provided us with a top-of-the-line DTS. It already came with the navigation system, the performance brakes, traction control, a killer sound system, satellite radio, you name it. This theme is going to be all about safety and convenience.
Making sure that she's in the right, you know, angle that she can see well.
Oh my God, oh, I can finally see Jim, wow.
We know Jim and Beverly both love Elvis, and they love Vegas, so we're going to try to weave that theme throughout the car.
You know, my manager's been like my mother.
Jim, he has the most persistence of any actor I've ever met in my life. And it was like a year. I couldn't get him out.
Because I've been with her for all these years, this is somebody who went to bat for me and who's always believed.
We finally got a little audition on Wonder Years, and I decided to take him there, and I was crying there. I was so excited. For 6 lines, I was crying.
She's always talking about how she's dying. Oh, I'm dying.
You got 6 lines on Wonder Years. I'm crying. He's embarrassed. And he did it. And then it started to happen, like little things. 2 lines here, 3 lines there. And then finally he never gave up. And then we go to years later, and he got Thin Red Line. His career just took off.
Wow, it's crazy.
Jim loved my mother. And my mother and I loved Elvis. And he said, I'm going to do Elvis for your mother. This goes on for 12, 13 years. He'd come over. Every time he came, he would play Elvis for my mom. So my mother was on her pretty much close to her deathbed. And he walked in. He started doing a show for my mother. But my mother was like this. And I thought, oh, God, can she keep... my heart was going. Then he left because he was going to get a plane, and he had to go to Rome. And my mother said, Beverly, don't ever tell Jim that Elvis was here. You can never tell him. He'll feel bad. And everybody that came in, she said, Elvis came, I'm going to heaven.
Understand the love that's going to go into this car, because to me, Payback is nothing without love. And that's what we're trying to do here.
Hi, I'm Jim Caviezel, and you're watching Payback. And right now we're customizing this beautiful Cadillac DTS for my manager, Beverly Dean, and it's going fabulous.
This would be really beautiful in a midnight blue, something that you might see the king pull up in and knock you away when the Vegas lights are on it. This car has the value of it is belief, you know, and that is love.
Jim loves my cooking. If you asked him what he liked the most about me, he says she's a good cook. The agents come over. They come at lunchtime. They just walk in and say, Bev, what'd you make today? I run it like a home, you know, because I'm Italian. What can I do? And that was how I was brought up. Everybody was welcome in the house. I may not have money, but I have food all the time. I don't know if I'm good at this, what I do, but I know that they love to eat, so that's pretty much what I give them.
She's never been about the money. It's always been about do the right thing, do the right projects. And I think that's where we have a lot in common.
She's good with people. They trust her, and plus she's a hell of a negotiator. I just call her up. I say, show me the money, Bev.
Don't do this
Show
to
me the money, Bev. Come on.
Yeah, right.
Jim, this thing's coming your way.
And I had a 1976 Toyota truck with long bed, beaten up, and she wouldn't be caught dead around me when I was driving that thing. And I remember one day she was walking, and I pulled up next to her. I said, "Mom, get in the car." And she's like, "Oh my God, leave me alone."
Tim, you want to watch for flush over here?
This one's got to come way up, yeah.
I was so embarrassed. He was screaming out this truck.
I said, "Mother, come here. Come back to Father, please."
Help
and people
me.
walking by in the street, you know, right in front of everybody. And she started walking this way, you know, figuring I started backing up, right? I started backing in the middle of traffic.
So we went in the alley?
Beverly,
and he came to the alley.
Mother, come back. But we had this kind of sense of humor. We either loving on each other or we're yelling at each other. I kind of leaning toward more of a spoke look. This is going to have a little bit of gold in it, kind of more of a Notre Dame gold. My school is Notre Dame. Got my jersey on, and I wanted to put some little Notre Dame twist in there. I always like the symbolic thing of the TCB, taking care of business.
So we've got the badge. We've got to do a little finish work on. I want to do a trial fit with this. We're going to end up coloring it in a little bit, but it looks really cool.
CB, just got to take care of business,
Yep.
you know what I mean? With a
Yep.
flash.
Yeah.
Hey, baby doll, I'm making my manager a Elvis Presley special Cadillac. Why don't you come on over right now? Her name's Beverly Dean, and we're paying her back. Come on. I wanted to make this car just very luxurious, as Cadillac already makes it, but you know, just bump it up a little bit.
I think you're coming with...
You know, I got to take my car. Well, I think I'm waiting for my car.
Hey,
That's his car.
where's your... That's the same number. What's your name?
Tomas.
Will you,
It's
can
a
you please go
Lincoln.
back and check that out? Because
Yeah,
that's not her car.
Sorry about that.
I'm going to go run back, and I'm going to talk to the manager, okay?
Of the hotel?
Yeah, I'll just
Sure.
talk to the manager.
Okay. Okay.
Are you pulling a joke on me?
Me?
That's your car.
That is not my car. I thought it was your car. How did that happen?
Baby, I'm ready to take it serious. I'm taking care of business right now. Look, TCB, we won't get a Cadillac.
That's not my car either. You want a piece of candy? Could we call the police, please? That's, everything looks like my car. He went and got it? That's his car. He wouldn't get mine. He has to get his.
I got my baby a Cadillac.
Oh, my God. I thought... Jim, no!
Where?
Oh, my God.
You gotta take a look at this. Come here.
Get tinted windows. Look at they put white walls. You know
Did
the
they
old
give
white
you
walls.
this car?
This is yours.
What?
yours.
Yeah, you're crazy.
She doesn't believe this is her car.
No way.
This is her car. Tell her this is her car.
No way.
This is your car, Bev. This is your car. She thought it was mine. She thought I was just showing it off.
Oh,
She
stop.
thought Elvis gave this to me.
Does.
Come here.
This is what I'm telling you. He does this all the time.
Come here. No, no, no. Come here.
Oh, stop it, Jim.
I'm not kidding, Bev.
Just
It's yours.
stop it.
This is called Payback, right?
Yeah.
People who've done great things in our lives, like you've done in mine, and you know all the stuff that we talked about, and the Elvis Presley
I could
thing, and all that
believe
stuff.
this.
Oh, you can't believe it. It's your car. I'm telling you. We're doing a real
Oh,
show.
my God. I think...
It's a real show right now. You're on show.
I can't even...
Elvis got his mama a pink Cadillac. I got you a little navy blue one. I didn't want to do the pink thing. Were you riding around Hollywood and competing with Angelina, I thought it would be a bad thing, you know?
Oh, my God.
Here. Now put your foot on the brake.
Jim, don't do this to me.
I'm not joking.
No, you are.
She thinks we're joking.
Ugh, I'm going to pass out.
No, that's
Yeah,
a
I
screen.
see
That's
it,
your
I see it,
backup.
I see it.
That's your backup mirror, so you don't, wreck your tires and bump somebody when you're backing up. It's a great feature.
He's saying it's real. I don't believe
it's real.
you.
It's a real deal, Bev. She was in denial. The whole time, denial. No matter what. Look, come here. I'm gonna tell you this. Look at this.
You are crazy. Don't.
This is no, I know.
I trust him. He's saying it's real.
It's real. It was more than I wanted. More than what I'm very, very grateful. I'm just, it was like an adult's Disneyland.
I'm so scared. I can't stand it. I don't even know how to drive anymore. He told you I'm a terrible driver. This is just too much. He is too much.
Beverly, I'd like to tell you from the bottom of my heart how grateful I am for standing by me when it was tough in this business. And I appreciate Payback for allowing me the opportunity to give it to you. Thank you.
Jim can do any impression of anybody.
I was doing this film, G.I. Jane, and Sam Rockwell was doing Christopher Walken. I said, dude, that's pretty good. And Beverly, you blow me away, girl.
And he called me one time and he said he was Vice President Gore.
Somebody needs to do something about
I mean,
this
he does
president,
everybody.
Wow, it's crazy.